This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Crypto and crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, crypto and crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making crypto and crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love, yo. Oh, oh.
Wall Street Pete, sicked-out in crypto. Mr. Nicholas, good morning to you. Happy Saturday as your little men are running around the rug screaming and yelling, watching SpongeBob and cartoons. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning to all of you, my family, my woes of Wall Street. This is Wall Street Pete. This is the podcast where we talk about crypto positivity. If you had a rough morning, maybe got a hangover, well, put on some good music. Change your attitude, get back in bed, wake up on the right side of the bed. Maybe you woke up on the left side, get off the right. Change your attitude, have a good morning. It is the weekend, so relax. Let's get into it. We're going to talk some crypto news. Real quick, we have some 4 topics I do want to go over. We got Jasmy, we got Phantom, we have Bitcoin Ami, and we have Jasmy. And we have Matic Polygon. That would be the 4th token. So we have 4 tokens for you this morning. A little XRP talk. Kind of good news if you are one of those who hodl the XEREP. Ripple to give out $1 billion. Pretty exciting news. We're going to talk about this article real quick, then get into the charts. $1 billion in developer grants. The first 2 waves of the XRPL grant has offered $6 million in funding, so they have a little bit ways to go. We'll talk about this right here as what they're saying. And well, Ripple's new developer grant would be released over the course of the next decade. The firm would conduct a number of boot camps to encourage onboard developers. The first 2 waves of the XRPL grant were focused on the non-fungible token and federated sidechains. So while the 3rd wave aims to onboard open source projects, this would be something rather that caught my mind because I was, of course, I'm a numbers guy, right? Well, I'm a numbers guy. What do I want to know? According to the current XRP price, the total value of the grant is about $794 million, out of which the firm has awarded a total of $6 million. So they have a little bit more to go. So within the next decade, there is a project coming through here that shall give XRP more bullish news, more fundamentals. Check out the article if you do want to spend some more time reading it. I thought I'd share that with you. Last year, right around this time, maybe a half a year ago, we were talking about this in October. Real quick, just wanted to show a video of my technical analysis and how I was excited here. Watch this level right here. And yes, I just took profits. 50%, whatever you need to do. I'm going to get out more when it probably hits up to about the 10. If you want to do so, that's up to you. But Jasmy, exactly live for you. I decided to come live because I knew we were going to get this bounce up. Looking pretty strong. The crypto market, once again, still coming down, but looking strong as we are at 2.26, not too far off the 2.32 we had earlier. So look at this, 16 So just wanted to stop the video. That was obviously in Christmas time, so just wanted to let everyone know. Christmas time. It was October. It was Halloween. I had the pumpkin on my mic. So it was around Halloween time. We were excited. 2.2 trillion. Could you imagine? 2.2 trillion. I couldn't imagine. No. So here we go. Jasmy as the first token, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I had a cup and handle coming on Jasmy here. A couple people asked me, well, when should I take profits? Well, obviously, if you pay attention to this, profits should have been taken as soon as you started making your money here. Yes, we do have a 6 cents. 6 cents, not a 6 cents. We have a 6 cents price here, somewhere in here, right about 6 cents. Right, roughly there. I do expect there to be a breakthrough of this price. If we do get this, we're going to know that the reversal trend is strong. We're going to know that Jasmy is on its way back. 2 October prices. What is that, may you ask? Well, we were in November on the high of the 69,000 Bitcoin. We're at 35 cents. So it's altcoin season, ladies and gentlemen. Get excited. If you're not excited about this time, then I don't know what the heck you were doing the last 4 months, 5 months in crypto, if you have been in, because this is the time. You should very well get excited right now. There's a lot going on in the crypto world. Altcoin season, if it's your first one, get ready to perhaps see some of this. 50 cents could be the next move for Jasmy. I'm just saying. 55 cents, somewhere in that realm. I prefer 50 cents, checking out how some of the growth has come. But there's a lot to talk about. And this is talking about in, long term, not the short term. We have lots to go before we see what we see here. But there's volume coming up, so I want to talk about a lot of things here. Jasmy, we're just going real quick. This is like quick talk, fast money. Where would I be going ultimately selling out? Well, I'm going to go 19 cents. I think I've told a lot of you that. This is my strategy. This is not financial advice. So the first token today, 19 cents. If I'm holding this long term for the year and I want to keep accumulating, and I have a job, I'm going to keep it. I don't. I'm just saying this is my job, and I'm just saying, figuratively here, if you have a job out there, right, and you're accumulating and you just want to make more money, and this is not financial advice, I'm ultimately trying to get out at the 19 cents. This sounds ridiculous. I know. Well, some of y'all could have bought it at 1 cent. Some of y'all did. And some of you are talking to me about getting out at 6 cents. Some of you are talking about getting out now. There's a cup and handle coming. I can't get too crazy, too involved in it. But this is the 4 hourly on TradingView. If you pay attention, there could be a way. It's forming a double top. So perhaps right now, let's take a peek really quick because it's Jasmy. Everybody loves it. Volume 3 billion. Total market cap, 2 billion. So you can already see the volume is way over the market cap where it should be. I mean, it's just number games here. A numbers game here is 52%. The volume is up 220%. So in the last 24 hours, you can see how ridiculous this price is. A lot of people got excited when they got in at the 1 cent. This is why altcoin season is pretty much here. This is what, some coins go down 90%. It sounds sick. Guess what? This is the crypto market. Other things, Facebook, blue chip collar, before the internet came in, some of these places, some of these assets went down to 90%, and then they rose back and became who they are today. So you have to really understand, we're so new into this. I don't think you get that yet. So here we are now. Pay attention, hit the like and subscribe. That is way well over. Jasmy will consolidate, okay? Even though we're getting that, it will consolidate. The problem with this is now, I'm sorry, I was getting a phone call, is we can continue to pump. We had our 2 4-hourly candles fall down to the downside, and I'm a big believer when that happens. If all the indicators on the bottom are showing me what I need to see, and I got volume, let's see, I'll make my volume. So when I get to the next assets, the volume obviously you can see is matching up with what's going, but you see a little bit coming out on the last candle. People are taking some profits. There's a double top forming. So the double top formation pattern is hitting, but Wall Street, Pete, ultimately is going to take profits there on the long term, coming in 19 cents. You see the 6 cents there. I didn't mean to repeat it, but that's all I want to get at. I don't want to show too much more TA because there's a lot to go on here. Now, I believe there's a retracement that could come down, and if I want to show you what it is to fake you out, it may come back down and touch all the way through to 4 cents again. So you may get disappointed if it comes down that much. I don't know. I don't think so. So pay attention to the cup and handle formation coming back up. I'm going to do an EMA exponential moving average on it really quick with the Bollinger Bands just to see what we're looking at and why I want to. I'm doing this for a reason because Phantom's next, and I want you to see what Phantom did. See this right here where my little red line is, where I wanted to flip the EMA, and I told you I needed to flip to go bullish. Well, it flipped. So there it is. Pay attention to that. It flipped bullish. Now we're heading to the upside. Now we're going to see what happened on the pullback. So let me get rid of my indicator really quick. This is what we did last year, 6 months ago, and maybe you're going to understand this a little better now. Finally, wrong one. It's been that long. It's been that long since we had bullish momentum. Here's the Fibonacci sequence. I don't know if you've missed Mr. Fibonacci, but I have. I don't use it really unless we're retracing back down. So here we are. If I go back to my 32, which I doubt, it's going to be my 23. 32, the worst case, is 3 cents. So you're going to go 3-2 on this. This is the worst case scenario. Wall Street Beat's breaking it down for you really quick. I do believe we already touched 3.6. I believe that was the bounce. I believe that's your cup and handle, and I believe that's where we go and then come through and get another upward W. So we'll see what happens there. Worst case scenario is this retracement fall. Some people did ask me on Jasmy, is this the fall? Is this the fall? Or should I wait till 6 cents? So we had a little bit of a talk here. There's a chance. So what you want to do is either accumulate more or take profits. Obviously, that's the two options. So what do you want to do? Wait for 6 cents, take profits, or wait for 3.2, 3.6 perhaps, which we have already found, it looks like, in the chart here on this 4-hourly. We're going to go to the next couple tokens here, but I just wanted to give you an understanding of the next close moves that could happen here. It's very possible, so get that. That makes sense there, Jasmy. Bitcoin is going possibly through to the 48K. We already know that. Follow the trend as it has changed. So here, cup and handle coming. As you can see what I'm showing, all the way up through resistance. Now you can see the top here was at 4.5 cents, and then there's your cup and handle. It looks a mess, but that's how it comes out to be. Okay, so Phantom. Phantom is 100% the next token. I got my EMA up on purpose already. Exponential moving average with the Bollinger Bands. If you're interested in Phantom, you might be excited because I'm very excited for the next move. EMA, we were riding down this trend riding below the bottom ribbon here, if you could see. This is my exponential moving average the whole month of March. We're already in the third week of it. So if you see the 1st of March, the peak, right? That was the end of the month coming into February. We're going to be coming into the month of March now. We're going to see what we can get going on this momentum. So see at the end of February, we did get a nice pump up. Let's see if we get a nice pump up this time for the end of March. Coming into the last week, as I said again, 130, we already know that's a bitch. That's a pain in the ass to get through, right? All right, so we see here support flipped from that first week of it. We were coming down, building support, breaking through the EMA, coming back to the top now. So now we're looking to form here something called the head and shoulders pattern inverted. So if we don't look at the ribbon and we pay attention, there could be a head here inverted. Coming to the upside, what I expect then would be a nice touch base if we go boring to the right side, build support at 131, and then shoot up, create a W, and then perhaps you'll see the next flow. You'll see the next resistance problem. Looking somewhere, good morning, Anwar. What's up, my brother? 160-ish. You want to beat the whales, so 164 seems to be a little more accurate. But if you see here, there's a bottom here that keeps hitting and hitting at 155. So I'm going to beat the whales, and I know 155 is already going to tell me a good price. So I'm going to beat the whales at 155. I'm just letting you know this is not a financial advice. This is my strategy. This is what I do. If I'm in Phantom, I'm looking for the shoulder to build through the 131 to the 154. That's where this shoulder continues. We'll build. Then we'll see where we go from there. Will the volume come up? Will the neckline break? The neckline to break here is a very important neckline. You're going to find out in a second where my neckline is, and I'm going to pull it up for you right there. So that's my neckline. That's probably the one most important neckline for Phantom, 183. So $1.83 can get us back all the way to the price where you ultimately want to be. And of course, if we were in Dreamland, $3.50 would be it. So hit the like and subscribe. Giving you 4 tokens. Altcoin season is here. Can I get it? Amen. Not trying to be so spiritual or anything like that, but just saying, religious. Just saying, not trying to really get that involved, but let's pay attention definitely to mention. We know that this is some problem here up to 183. We know we ultimately want to see 350 and all-time highs beyond. So it's the 2022 Bitcoin Army. Without further ado, I say we should get to it. I'm getting excited. Why I'm getting excited is because it's pumping right now currently, and I've been telling people to buy this mofo like you wouldn't believe. I'm a big Cardano guy, big Cardano fan, and we're not going to talk about that today. But Cardano is finally back at the price I went crazy at 87 cents. It's nice to finally see it break that price. I am now in profits on my consistent accumulation of Cardano, and that's awesome to see. Bitcoin is fluttering at the 42, hitting resistance once we break through there. 44.5 to 50,000 will finally be something to talk about. So Bitcoinami, Bico, the Web 3.0 layer of the metaverse. Pretty excited about this. Last time we called this big jump. It was in February. If you want to go check the tape. Like I said, go check the tape on Jasmy. In October, Halloween, we talked about the pump. We benefited very well, this channel. So the Wolves of Wall Street, we already know. In October, months back, we did very well. So let's see if we can get Wall Street Pete's face in there. I know sometimes you... As maybe pretty as it's not. You still want to see my face, right? So we're getting to the 154 Bitcoinami right now. Is anyone excited about that? Because I'm super ecstatic about Bitcoinami. I've been buying the dip. I've been buying the dippity dip, right? We already know I was in here. We already know I bought at 171. We damn well know I bought at 130, and I bought at 124. So we've already got it on Instagram. If you want to follow us, we're very active there. Talking about the cup and handle on Jasmy there. So always talking about Bico. Always talking about the market in general. Very exciting. So here we go. Let's get into it. We already know 136. This has been a pain in the ass. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention, we've been going a full month of some issues, right? A full month here. This is really boring sideways action. And that's what they call it. A lot of people call this, I want to get out. And what happens is you get out, you sell, and the smart people see that there's a range here of support coming down to the 118 level here, as you can see. Usually color coordinate this, bottom, purple, whatever, for support. And then resistance here at the peak. But my main resistance, we called this. In the end of February, we called the 170. I said 174, and this is why I always talk about beating the whales. And I should have seen this last resistance coming at the 17th, coming down for support, flip resistance. I should have seen it. It did happen. So we flipped the support here, coming down the 17th of February this year. And then if you see immediately, cup and handle. This is the worst cup and handle because it's not anymore. We thought it was a cup and handle. It shot down. The market came down with it. It makes sense. Big Daddy runs the show. So here we are now looking at this old support that we built for only a few hours, coming in here, maybe perhaps a day, from the 18th to the 19th of February. So what are we doing naturally? Maybe spend a day at this support of the 153. I'm not sure. It depends on how the volume keeps moving. We already looked at Jasmy. Jasmy looks beautiful. Right now, this is the top movers in the top 100. If you want to pay attention to that, we can do that. Yes, it's the top 100 movers. Let's see. And I'm talking about the top 100 list of market cap, the top market cap of 100 top market cap. We're going to see which the biggest movers are in 24 hours. So what do we have? We have Zcash, 15.5. What's up, Viral? How you doing, brother? Good morning to you. I hope you are feeling nice. We got Avalanche coming in, number 2. I'm pretty excited about Avalanche. One, Solana I want to talk about. I did get back in Solana at $80. I'm addicted to the crypto market. You already know that. I'm sure you are too. That's why you're here. You hit the like and subscribe every day. Go over some crypto news. XRP had some beautiful news this morning. In the video, what were we talking about? We were talking about 2.26 trillion market cap. Well, we're at 1.89. Not much to sneeze at, though. Pay attention to that. That is a nice number. Moving up slowly. You may be not paying attention to that. Ethereum Classic slowly coming through, right? We were at the $53, talking about how that was nothing to sneeze at, and it went all the way to 140. We made money on that. We also called that Ethereum Classic. So if you want to check my Ethereum Classic video back last year, you'll see we killed it. We were talking about it. No other YouTuber was talking about Ethereum Classic until I started, and it went past the $100. It was amazing. Loop Ring making some noise, right? Getting into the double digits to the 10. Phantom, as we're talking right now. So let's get back into the charts here, as we're saying. So some of these tokens we're talking about are moving. Phantom, we just went over Phantom, and I explained to you 154 is looking pretty good. So please pay attention to the 154 level. Trade with no emotion. And if you are not an experienced trader, then I suggest you do the HODL method. Put a couple bucks in once a week that you can afford. That's probably your best method. And then after a year or two, you'll see your money growth should be there as long as you didn't do nothing silly. So right now, what are we doing? Well, we're hitting some old resistance. I want to get to a different hourly chart. We're going to get to the hourly. What's happening on the hourly? Well, I knew on the hourly this was a bitch. Excuse my French. February 22nd. resistance, right? We're looking at the 137 price. Constant. Head and shoulders pattern created here. Then all of a sudden, sideways boring action. We accumulated a lot of volume here coming to the upside now as I see Bitcoin on me. We're looking to see a 171. Can we break that? I doubt it. When we do get to this price, even looking on the hourly, it's telling me we could do that. So if you see any of this coming down, this is still retracing. Don't get upset about this move. You can see how high volatile waves this was. It's a big deal. Bitcoinomi, though, in the long term, ladies and gentlemen, the long term, as I may finesse that more and more, the long term, repeat myself, let's go back. Let's go back to the time frame as we did with Phantom and the other ones. If we went back all the way to November, back to December when we were really killing it, and we were at all-time highs, and this is what I try to explain to a lot of my followers, $24 at the beginning of December, this is why we're here. Understand the potential, right? We know what the potential is. Potential is unused talent, right? We know that the potential is to get to $24. We know we've been there, but we know there's a chance we may not get back. Is the potential there? Yes. Can we get there? I'm not sure. We're going to try and fight for it. This is why we're in this market. If you can come down to a bottom here, remember to buy when everyone else is selling and everyone else is crying. Pay attention to what happened. Long time period. This thing got decimated. And if you're in still, your best bet is to buy the dip and not sell, and you will fix your $24 entry if you were so silly in the December time. Believe it or not, how many shares could you buy when it's trading $24 with 100? Well, you can only get about 4 shares of Bico. What can you get when it's trading at $1? You can get 100 shares. So could you get, would you want 4 or would you want 100? Understand, you may be selling that 4, which is worth $4. You lost 96% of your money. It doesn't make sense. Buy the dip. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Imagine putting $100 in here, right? We put $100 in there. We have 4 shares. If I sat here and waited and crumbled, I got sick to my stomach. I said, well, I'm going to put 200 shares in now. I can't take no more. Well, at $1.53, you're getting 150 shares. You understand that? At $1.50, you're getting 150 shares. 100 shares, excuse me. You're getting half with the 3. So if you pay attention to that, you're getting half on your dollar. You're getting only 50 cents of that. So excuse me, it's less. You're getting 50 shares. So it doesn't matter. The point is instead of 4 shares, you have 54. My point is you need to accumulate and buy the bottom of the dip. These are opportunities. I don't think you find this to be an opportunity. I think that's what the problem is. Everyone's scared of the FUD. Nobody understands that the mirror image is this move. And if you really want to get excited, and I'll tell you right now, the parabolic moves, this circle I have here, let's get this a little green because this is what's going to get us there. That right there is something to talk about. Before I go on to the next token, Polygon, this is a long video. Try not to make them too long, but I'm sorry. There's so much to talk about. If you can pay attention to that move, let's see the time frame it took to do that move. Right into January 18th, and then when we're done, it stopped January 24th. Okay, so in 6 days, in less than a week, in less than a week, you lost 52.5% on your money on Bitcoinomi if you were continuing to hold. Understand there are 50% moves to the upside coming. And I don't think that people understand that that is what we're talking about. $3.50 is coming. I don't care what anyone says. Am I saying it's coming tomorrow? No, it's not coming tomorrow. Am I saying it's coming in a couple hours? No. Will it come this year? I have a very, very, very strong feeling. Yes, that is the correct answer. This year, we're going to mimic something and mirror image of this move in a high volatile wave. There are going to be buyers. There are going to be believers. There are going to be high parabolic moves as this happened going to the downside here. So understand it may fall very drastically. You have to understand it took sideways boring action for it to fall again. It's going to take sideways boring action to accumulate to get back to the upside. People are going to take profits. People are going to mitigate their losses. People are going to understand that they don't believe that this is going to $24. Some people do. If you understand here, this is 190. This is a really strong resistance support level. I see 186, and we're going to have to flip that, adjust that if you have this, and if you've left, I'm sorry, but that's a big deal. 186 is going to be the next resistance. 194 I thought it was, but no. 100% Bitcoinomi, we're leaving this token, we're going on to Matic Polygon. So if you're excited, you've been waiting for Matic Polygon, it was worth it. Here we go. So 186 is 100% my next move. I want to get rid of some of this garbage. Pay attention to the high volatile moves as they go up and down, and pay attention to the support that flips to resistance. We are going to mimic some of this. We're going to mirror image this in some format. Understand the altcoin season's here. Understand that a lot of people, the whales, are buying this and getting action. And all the newbies are getting excited too, right? They see the plus 50% up. Oh, gosh, I could have got in it. This is what we're here for. Every day we hit the like and subscribe. So here we go. Matic Polygon. If you've been waiting for Matic Polygon, I'm excited for you. I'm starting fresh. You may want to find out. This is exciting for me. This is one of the favorite things I like to do. This is Coinbase. Matic Polygon is on many platforms. This is the chart that we're looking at. Definitely the chart we're looking at. So, Coinbase, this is the exact movement on Coinbase on the platform. So let's take a little peek. 4 hourly. Get a couple indicators. We have the volume on the bottom up. I want to see the EMA as I saw on the Phantom. Phantom's EMA, exponential moving average. Matic is following it too. All right, so get excited. Definitely get excited. Seriously, this is Wall Street, Pete. I don't really talk about this too often. All right, now I see the ribbon bounced. We bounced our price off this ribbon and got a huge ticker bounce. Yes, tickers bounce. This is what tickers do. Usually, as an analogy, I always use it this way. It's important. You have to keep your mind healthy, right? You got to pay attention to what's going on. Be positive. We always talk about that on this channel. It's not going to make the price go up, of course, but you got to be positive. Start from here. The ribbon got tight. The ribbon is flipped. My yellow ribbon, if you can see that, I'm trying to zoom in a little more so you can see the colors. If it's going up to the upside, my ribbon flips. We're looking nice. If my ribbon on that side, and you can see it right here, the right side ribbon on the outside is red. We're going down. It just follows. It's a very, very bearish pattern. A lot of times you could tell whether it's trying to break through the ribbon. As you see the price here, I don't know if you can follow me, the green candles. Well, the ribbon is spreading. We're getting a price action. Well, it's spread for us to go down. Okay, when it opens up like that, it's a price action. Well, if you see my Bollinger Bands on the outside, I have this red Bollinger Band right here, and I'm trying to mimic it perfect. We're not precisely coming in, but if you pay attention, what's happening is it's getting tight. And you see that now? That's the outside ribbon. Now, there's another outside ribbon. It's green, so it's going to mimic it perfect. These are the moving average. These are your Bollinger Bands, okay? Bollinger Bands, if they're coming in, and now you see they're coming in. See how spread they are, how wide? They're coming in. We got a price action. Well, guess what the price action was? The price action was up. So now, if the trend is to continue to go up, and I got that, I see that we established on the 4 hourly the ribbon to break and pull. So I see this yellow moving to the upside, flipping bullish. I'm excited about this. I do have to get rid of the indicator now so I can see what's going on with the rest of the price. Remove the drawing, do what I got to do, right? So now I see that this is the 4 hourly on TradingView. I do see a significant, now February 24th, there is a bottom here. February 24th, the price was 124.5. All right. So this is time frame. That's my trend. Why did I break my trend? Well, this is my descending triangle pattern. My descending triangle pattern has found a support level roughly about there. Even though we broke through to the bottom of there, there is a consistent price range somewhere in the support of 135. Now, what's happening? Well, I said we broke the trend, right? Well, this is what I would have thought would have continued to happen if the rest of the market wasn't moving, right? We would do this and then eventually, boom, get the breakout. We're getting the breakout sooner. What's happening? Bitcoin is hitting 42,000. All of this is making sense. Why this is happening sooner makes total sense. But this is how TA works. This is where we're at. If you see the support line brings us back to January 24th, the beginning of the year. All this makes sense. This is upon Matic Polygon on the Coinbase chart. We have a humongous, deep falling wedge inside this coming from last year to the end of the fourth quarter. Big deal. Now understand, we're getting the boring sideways action. Pay attention to the prices and the support of the resistance flip, because 170, I'll tell you, is a price for Polygon Matic to really let me know we are going to put in a long position. We are going to be rocking out with our you-know-what out. So altcoin season is here. Do I see significant resistance coming into this time frame support level? We're flipping. This is going to be a resistance level. If we could build support on here, it's going to be the biggest bullish thing. These are the 4 tokens I'm buying. These are the 4 tokens that I have been buying. Bitcoin Ami, Polygon Matic, Phantom, Jasmy, we got a 1.5 cents. We're very fortunate, very lucky to get that. With the volume to continue to overrun this market cap, this is very, very possible to just get that and to continue going up. I mean, it's really scary to see, like what I said with Bitcoin Ami. Just doing a quick review. These parabolic moves coming could absolutely hit through. So understand 5 cents there. That's a big number. 5 cents? That's a big number. Well, that's why I said at 6 cents, I'd be really starting to pay attention, because if you see here, there are support levels here that we flipped and hit in October when we were excited about this. So you have to see what's going on. There's a big, big support level at the 6.97 cents there. See where it's going. It will flip to resistance. This is Jasmy again. You got to pay attention. A lot of things going on there. There's a lot of scenarios, and I don't want to say everyone's possible, but there are a lot of scenarios. That cup and handle is looking more and more juicy as I pay attention to it. That cup and handle, like I said, could be a retracement coming. So Wall Street, Pete, Sicto, and crypto. Ultimately, pay attention to the crypto market cap. We need to see that 2.0 trillion market cap to be considered serious again. Obviously, 1.95, 1.94 is a mark for me. So I'm looking for that. When that happens, I do expect Bitcoin and company. I do expect the rest of the market to be fighting. We're going to be fighting. We're going to talk about Bitcoin itself before we head out. I do want people to see what's happening, as I said, in April. Although we'll hit the 44.5 price resistance. If we do break through this, 48.50K is absolutely on the table. I said this was coming. I've been talking about this for a while now. If you paid attention to this chart, and this is one of the most exciting charts I've ever done. A lot of people don't really pay attention to it. But like I said, this is starting to become more real, and maybe I'm not getting enough credit for it. Maybe I am, and I'm not seeing it. But ladies and gentlemen, real quick before we go. This was May, 65,000, all-time high Bitcoin. 3 months down. What happened? All-time low for that quarter, 29,000. What happened? 4 months up to November. If you can count, November all the way into April would have been 5 months. We're adding a month into the intervals of the cycles. I don't know if anyone sees that. What's the next month? Ladies and gentlemen, 76,000 Bitcoin all the way until October. That would be 6 months adding it to if we kept doing this till April. Pay attention to what's happening. I said January 2022, there was a reversal in the Bitcoin price. We have the line here from that date, because I'm trying to tell you, January 22nd all the way to the 22 of that year. It's looking really friendly. So pay attention to what's happening. A lot of people keep asking me, are we going down? Ladies and gentlemen, there is always a chance in the big picture of this world. Double bottom M's come from everywhere. There's always a chance we can still see things like that. If we did get it and got a rejection, it would be beautiful. Right now, everything, all the talk is to the upside. Pay attention to the resistance at the 44.5. Right now, 42,000 is the magic number. If you pay attention, 42,000 is the magic number. We will break through here. There's one more level at 44.5. And then, like I said, from there, 48K all day, baby, to 50,000 is super exciting. I'm excited about this. I don't know if you are. I'm not FOMOing into any of this. I'm in profit-taking mode. I mean, really. The only people that should be getting excited is the people trading on leverage. That's the ones that should be getting super excited. I will be making a move on that at the 44.5. If we do break through there, we'll find out. I'm Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. I hope you enjoyed the 4 altcoins. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. It's now the Van Gogh Museum. That's in Manhattan, off Vesey Street. If you're interested to go to the Van Gogh Museum, I may have to check it out. Here we are every day doing a video. Try to do a video for you almost every day. Working harder than an ugly stripper. That's pretty hard to do. Do your own research. Wall Street Pete, Sicto in crypto. None of this is financial advice. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. If we do start coming where we need to come to you, we will be live. You know that's why you hit the like, you hit the subscribe, you hit the bell. All notifications, so when we do go live, you get this stuff immediately. You have a better understanding of where we're going. Type in the chat. Let me know what you think. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Take care.